Hey guys, in this short clip, I want to talk to you about how to take days off in your pet business if you are a solo pet business owner or solo entrepreneur. Hey everybody, this is Kevin from Your Pet Business Now. I want to talk today about how to take some time off if you are a solopreneur. That's kind of the new buzzword, entrepreneur, solopreneur. Solopreneurs are individuals who own their own business and don't have any people working for them. They may have some random independent contractor that might help out with some outside duties, but most all of the duties, or 100% of the duties, are performed by the owner, hence an entrepreneur, but they're solo, so we just have used the term solopreneur. If you are a solopreneur and you're doing a great job at running your pet business, it's important that you learn and know how to take time off. It's very, very easy to get overwhelmed very quickly running your own pet business. And what happens when you do a good job of running that, and you're conscious, you're aware of what you're doing, the value that you're providing the marketplace, you'll end up getting so filled up with requests that you actually never take a day off. I know I was there. Have any of you been there? I started my business. I was by myself. Started walking dogs, seeing dogs, sitting dogs, and within 6 months, I was working all the time. And I even up to the last couple of years, I was probably 4 or 5 years into my business. I was still working 6 or 7 days a week. And it was a function of the business was growing. Now I was actually hiring people to fill in and do some of those duties, which is super helpful. I recommend that to everybody, that you need to be hiring people sooner than you think in your pet business. There's nothing wrong with being a solopreneur long term. I would challenge all of you that the real benefit and the real growth and the real magic happens for yourself and your family and your revenues and your business and just your standing in the community. It really happens when you grow outside of yourself. My opinion is that if you are just by yourself, you pretty much just have a glorified job. You basically have about 7 part-time jobs when you run your own business, all the things you have to do, and you have to do all of them. And so if you're by yourself over the long term, everything depends on you. Basically, that means you have a job. I want you guys to have a business long term. So taking days off is actually very important, because you cannot continue to run yourself, your machine, whatever you want to call it. You can't run it into the ground. If you run it into the ground, there is no you, and there is no ability to provide any value to the marketplace. So you cannot long-term run your machine yourself into the ground. So you need to take time off to rest and rejuvenate and recuperate. I have a couple quick tips if you're a solopreneur. If you are a business owner, again, you're going to hire people. There's a whole nother series that I teach on how to leverage people and train people, get people up and running so that you can take longer vacations and not worry about the business burning to the ground. That's one thing. So I'm talking to the solopreneurs today. So here's the deal. First of all, you need to schedule time off. You can't continue to do it because you'll run yourself in the ground. So scheduling time off needs to occur in a couple ways. One, setting some limits on when you're actually open. If you want to only work 5 days a week, you can tell people, I only work 5 days a week. We're closed on Saturday and Sunday, or we're closed on Sunday and Monday, whatever it may be. You can tell people that you are closed. Now, obviously, you are going to lose some business because of that, but that is your choice. You are choosing to let people know when your business is open, what are your open hours, your hours of operation, so to speak. If you want to take some time off, I always tell people you want to take about 2 days off. 1 day off is actually not enough to kind of shut down your brain. If you have a busy mind, I call it that monkey mind that gets moving, you can't really shut that off after about, you just can't shut it off after a day. It's just not enough. So I say at least 2 days off, because 1 day, the first day, is a rest and recuperation day, like let your body rest, especially if you're doing a lot of work, working with animals. It's pretty physical. and you need to just let your body rest and settle down, let your mind settle down. Then the second day you can work on some household chores, you may be doing some other duties, anything that kind of works on improving your environment so that you have a better environment when you step into the workday the next day. So the first day is just recuperation. The second day is that opportunity to improve something. I tried to do 6 days a week or 6 days a week and then take one day off. I realized that that didn't work because I was still too wired on that 7th day. My brain was buzzing a lot. So I couldn't take that that 1 day a week. Just didn't work because I ended up just working because I was thinking about work. So 1 day off is actually not as beneficial as you think. The other secret ninja trick to do is, especially if you're a solopreneur, once a quarter, schedule either a week off or a long weekend. If you really like to work, at least you need to do a 3 or 4 day, at least a 4-day weekend, where you tell everybody in advance, I am not available to walk your dog, groom your dog, whatever it is, or train your dog. Our business is closed. Basically, just tell people we are closed. You can do it once a quarter. Make it clear in advance. Set it in advance so that you tell people and let people know that there's no surprises. You need to maintain that. You need to make sure that you take the day off so that you rest, so that you recuperate. Because if you don't, again, you're going to be driving your machine, your brain, your body. You're going to sacrifice all that stuff to try and grow your business, and it's not a good thing to do long term. I don't mind hustling. I work hard in short spurts, but I take time off to rest and recuperate. So basically, setting some boundaries is the magic key to all this. Take some time off, rest, do all those things that you need to do. Work on your house, work on your environment, go to the pool, go sit in the sun, go take a hike, disconnect, turn your phone off, whatever you need to do for yourself to connect and rejuvenate. That's what I want you to be doing. If you guys have any questions, comments about this, or any experiences with taking some time off, or any challenges that you've had with trying to take some off or not taking time off, leave a comment below. Would love to have a little discussion about that. Thanks as always for watching, and catch you guys in the next video.